One of the devastating features of the ongoing siege on Tigray has been the discontinuation of banking services that has resulted in economic chaos, going on further in exasperating the humanitarian crisis in Tigray. Nabiat Gabregergis is a branch manager of Dashin Bank in Mekelle, who said that her customers are now facing hardship because they are unable to access their savings in the bank.
Following
the war in Tigray, we're exposed to different socio-economic crises. We're not receiving our monthly salary. Our customers who deposited their money trusting our banks are now denied of accessing their savings. It's really awful indeed. Frankly speaking, customers with millions of deposits in our banks are now starved to death due to this situation. As bankers, we're also in plight. As a Tigrayan, I'm truly delighted about the peace agreement signed in Pretoria, South Africa in November 2nd. During the signing ceremony, I couldn't help but weep. I was so happy about it. The people of Tigray are in desperate conditions due to the shutdown of banks for over 2 years. Although we're bankers, we had no information regarding the resumption of banking services.
When
people with diabetes and blood pressure come to our bank to withdraw their deposited money, we are unable to help them, at all due to the blackout, even though some of them have millions deposited in our banks. Now, we have a glimmer of hope for peace so that we have started blowing our chairs and computers. Banks must be resumed soon. It's heartbreaking to see children and women just because you can't help them. It's heartbreaking to see children and women just because you can't help them. As bank employees, we are eating a single bread for a day. Besides, it's unaffordable at this time.
On top of this, they also say that the Pretoria Peace Accord has brought them hope for an apparent resumption of banking services in the region, thereby improving the lives of many across the region.
You couldn't understand the importance of peace unless you have it lost. Currently, the peace agreement has brought us hope because resumption of services in Tigray is one of the deals. This is time to compensate our customers who have been denied of proper service.
On the other hand, bank customers in Tigray have also expressed their concerns regarding the delay of access to banking services in the region.
Basic services have been shut down for the past 2 years in Tigray. Consequently, our people have been suffering from hunger and diseases. Tigray is a region with millions of people starving due to all-encompassing siege. Following the fatal siege in Tigray, hundreds of thousands of Tigrayans are on the verge of death. Citizens are being denied of own bank savings by their own government. Now, we are hopeful, so much hopeful, by the peace agreement signed between the government of Tigray and Ethiopia. The people of Tigray have all the right to use public services. As customers, we used to save and deposit our money in banks. However, our people are troubled by the condition. We are suffering a lot, but we have money just in the bank. We therefore demand the resumption of banking service at this time.
The bankers and their customers also called on the international community to put into effect the signed agreement so that millions of people in Tigray may have hope for survival.
For sustainable peace, the agreement must be fully implemented in time. On top of this, both the negotiators and the warring parties must give due attention for the fruitfulness of the peace accord.
The discontinuation of banking services, in addition to the ongoing siege imposed on Tigray, has led to more than 6.5 million people in the region still remaining in dire need of humanitarian assistance.